I have worked with multiple seven-figure entrepreneurs. But I don't touch After Effects until I have a storyboard ready, the help of AI and mainly ChatGPT. And I'm about to show you how to generate unlimited animation ideas using both your creativity and also the help of AI. But before we get started, let me just introduce myself real quick. So, who am I? Well, my name is Fady Khaled. I'm a 22-year-old entrepreneur and I was able to afford this car. May not be expensive, may not be a Porsche, a Ferrari, but I mean, we're getting somewhere. And I was able to do this in less than a year or so. 2 years maybe. So I'm a full-time student, or was actually. I just graduated like a few weeks ago. I'm still a full-time paid creative director, media buyer, quality control manager, and co-founder dominantmedia.io. I'm also a part-time video producer at TapTools. I've worked professionally as a video editor and almost creative director for a year, 2 years, give or take. For video editing though, it's more than 2 years. Now, here are some of the entrepreneurs I've worked with in the past, and some of them I still work with to this very day. For example, Lewis Garros. He's the founder of Wood and Dealmaker. So, pretty serious stuff. Merrick Van Byland is also a founder of Dominant Media, and he is the marketing master at Dominant Media. I've also worked with him. He's also my mentor, friend, best friend, and yeah, amazing guy. Jordan Dermengen, the CEO of Art and Properties. Very serious guy. Pleasure to work with, to be honest. And we just launched his content a week ago now, I believe. And Eric Anthony Klima, the, I think, CEO of PT Legends, or founder, managing partner, something like that. And we got Alex Zastri, who's the CEO of Savvy Capital, which is a very serious company, like the previous entrepreneurs. Now, some VSLs I've edited and their results. I've edited a VSL for unlimited editing. Basically, it generated over $20,000 each month for a few months. I think it's actually still generating around that number to this very day. And yeah, unlimitedediting.io is the website, or unlimitedediting.com. Yeah, it's .com. Still up to this very day. Now, speaking of Lewis Garros, I've edited this VSL myself, which is the Dealmaker VSL, and it generated, I believe, over $1.2 million revenue. And he said that he was making around $750,000 a month for a while, but like the top number was 1.2 per month, I believe. Here are some of the numbers, as you can see. Here's the chat: 1.2 million, Harlan, Lewis Rose. And yeah, okay, so now I'm going to show you how to exactly edit VSLs, high quality VSLs, high quality ads, short form, long form, it doesn't matter. If it requires animations and you can think of it, then you can make it happen. And with the help of AI now, especially ChatGPT, it's way easier than ever. So what you need to do is get the script. So this is a script for TapTools. And what you need to do is basically break down each line or two lines, depending on the scenes and stuff. So split each one into a scene, all right? So I already did all of this, but we're gonna try to create one from scratch again. And this is what it's gonna look like when you generate AI with it, like storyboard images. Some of them are very, very good, like this one and other ones. And yeah, so let's say we are going to use this. And by this, I mean the line itself. Alright, I have no idea if ChatGPT is going to do well or not, as I'm going to be testing it with you guys. So, first line. First line says, behind every Cardano innovation, there's one thing powering all, the treasury. So I'm thinking, obviously as the previous one, like the Cardano logo, and then innovation, it could have some knowledge tech type of animations. So let's get the Cardano logo, alright? And then tell ChatGPT that this is a 3D Cardano, obviously make it fit in the Cardano logo. And then we can have some sort of like blue stuff. There's gonna be a continuation image of this scene, like I have something in mind. So these lines are knowledge overlays / effect. Again, it says behind every Cardano innovation, there's one thing Cardano all. Okay. Looks like we'll actually need to break up the scene into two, which means we're gonna do this. There's one thing for it. Oh, the treasury. Honestly, just keep it simple. If you can, we can have like I don't know if ChatGPT can do this or not, but we'll see. We can have like a platform of some sort, and then a chest over here. All right, and then the chest has like light. Okay, I need to actually make it bigger than that, but yeah. Chest. And then just make sure you explain to ChatGPT as much as possible. So here's the 3D platform, and then this is gonna be chest, and then this is going to be light coming out of the chest. Right now, for the moment of truth. Well, before that, actually, you need to go to ChatGPT, pick reference images. Could be from any video that you wanna like replicate that style of, steal the style of. Basically, steal like an artist, as they say. All right, and then you basically type in this chat. In this chat, we will be creating storyboard images with the reference style between brackets the images provided. The brand colors are going to be blue and black instead of purple / pink. It will be simplistic like Apple. It will have noise and gradient colors, and yeah, generate them in 1920 by 1080. So might start generating, might say like, okay, yep, started generating. It's not what I meant, but that's fine. While it does that, basically what you need to do is take a screenshot of this. One way to do it without any extensions is by pressing Shift, Windows, and S all at the same time. That will open up the Windows like screenshot one, and then you just hover over it and do that. Then you can paste it. Then you basically tell it, here's image one that we will be generating. The line of the script is, and then you basically copy the line behind every Cardano. And you can definitely explain a bit more to ChatGPT, like the technology tech type of lines and stuff like that. I honestly like to let ChatGPT go wild, so it sparks my own creativity even more, if that makes sense, right? So while that loads, we can refine this a bit by basically saying, do not include any text in the image, keep it 19 as discussed. And yeah, I mean, now we just get away. Okay, so I think this is actually good, not the design, but because ChatGPT messed up. And why is that? It's because you need to provide them enough context. So now let's try to fix this, and this is actually good that it happened in front of you guys to show you how I would handle it. So I'm gonna keep it simple. I was thinking more of this 3D, then instead of the Cardano logo, instead of the Intel Core CPU, with the technology lines / what I've seen. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. So we just got this. Obviously, it's not perfect yet, but this should definitely spark your creativity more. So we can definitely use this one. Copy it. I usually put it under, but since we don't have any space, I'm gonna put it beside it. And then copy it with Lightshot extension, which is free on Google. And then to generate the other one, same script, just change this to 2 and change the line. Okay, it's not working again. Oh, why is ChatGPT tweaking? And then hit enter, and now we wait again. Image created. Right, again, this is not the best. It can be done in Blender, which I do use, trying to simplify things. I actually don't think it's that bad. So obviously you will need to transition from this to this. You can use AI nowadays to transition from image A to image B. There are a lot of tools on that. If you want me to create a video on that, just comment down below. So I did this for everything. Obviously, all of this is like my drawings and my creativity, some of which were sparked by talking to ChatGPT. And yeah, this is what ChatGPT cooked up throughout everything, basically. As you can see, it's kind of accurate to a degree. Here, it generated something terrible. Like, I don't know what this is. This looks low quality. So I told it to change it up a bit to this. which it did perfectly. It's more aligned with the original drawing. And yeah, I did that for the whole scene. Now this is what it looks like. So yeah, let's take a look.
Behind every Cardano innovation, there's one thing powering it all: the treasury, a decentralized pool constantly replenished by transaction fees, staking rewards, and expired deposits. Each cycle, the community proposes a net change limit, the maximum ADA the treasury will spend in that cycle for the budget. DREPs review and vote to decide if the net change limit passes. If approved, that amount becomes the cycle's new budget. Builders, dreamers, innovators submit their proposals, each seeking a share of the approved net change limit. DREPs evaluate every proposal, focusing on merit, feasibility.
Of course, when we add music and sound effects, it's gonna sound 10 times better. So this is what it would sound like.
Proposals with more yes votes than no votes from DREPs are approved to be part of the cycle's budget. Finally, the funds are dispersed to the approved proposals in alignment with the budgets. The treasury fuels Cardano's future, and it's powered by you.
If you're an editor and you want the exact project file and a storyboard that I used in this video, just join the Discord, link in the description, and I'll give you exactly that. And if you're an agency or an entrepreneur who wants content that prints, leads, and sales, or maybe VSLs that are built vert, like Lose Rose or Unlimited Editing, you can book a one-on-one call in the description below as well. We will look at your offer, funnel, and if it's a fit, we will build you something that actually converts and drives revenue. Do that and the future you will thank you. It's been Fady Khaled. Subscribe, and as always, stop watching and start building.